got off to a big start.
And why junk may be one of the fair's most valuable products.
A big setback today for pro-lifers in city court. I'm Paula Garrell with that story. What's old at the fair this year? I'm Laura Hand with a look.
That's looking up this weekend.
I'm Lisa Schweitzer.
I'm John Nicholson, Channel 3 News, live from the fair. Next.
Your Jeep Eagle dealers just doubled your savings. We've doubled your cashback savings during double cashback days. Now, get $2,000 cash back direct from Chrysler on Eagle Premier. Get $1,000 back on Eagle Summit. Or get $1,000 back on Jeep Cherokee. Plus, you can save with factory-to-dealer incentives. So hurry. With savings like these, everything's gonna go double fast.
See your local Jeep Eagle dealer, where you can expect the best.
Over to first. That's going to make it 13 in a row.
Well, I'd say a 9-run lead gives us the afternoon off.
First pitch to White.
Pizza Hut.
Oh, boy, what a comeback!
All right, get him up.
Oh, he's up.
How's the stuff?
Best stuff in years.
When you just can't wait for pizza loaded with cheese and toppings, nobody's got it like Pizza Hut. Now pick up Pizza Hut pairs for just $9.99.
Pizza Hut, making it great.
Stainmaster carpets are on sale at Jerry's Carpets for $13.95 a square yard, including pad and installation. Choose from over 20 colors at Jerry's Carpets.
WSTM, the news station. And now, live from the New York State Fair, Channel 3 News at 6.
Here we go to the balloons to open the 1989 New York State Fair.
That's how it looked this morning when this biggest show in all of New York opened up. Good evening, live from the State Fairgrounds.
We'll be here right through Labor Day doing business from our usual stand, the Channel 3 gazebo here at the back of Miller Court. We're right next door to our own visitor center where you can meet Channel 3 people, get autographs signed, pictures, and take a look at how we do our jobs. But right now, let's take a look at the kind of job the fair's new leadership did to get this 11-day celebration of New York off and rolling. You couldn't have asked for a much nicer day to begin the New York State Fair. Not a cloud in the sky and comfortable temperatures, raising hopes for a new record for attendance.
What a day. What a beautiful day to bring consumers and producers of agricultural products together.
The fair's come to Syracuse 143 years, but this is the first time its director comes with a Texas accent.
And I should start off by saying, hi, y'all.
Last year, Wayne Gallagher joined the fair as an out-of-stater. Today, he's in charge of the show.
I would like to think that we have a very strong group commitment to improving the environmental aspects of the grounds, because people just have more fun when they're in a clean area and a pretty area. So we're trying to work at that pretty hard.
Everything's going up. I can see that. All right. Thank you. All right. Here we go with the balloons to open the 1989 New York State Fair.
Governor Mario Cuomo today hailed farmers and their hard work for keeping food one of New York's key growth industries. Cuomo arrived at Hotel Syracuse, stopping to hear complaints from developmental center employees facing layoffs next month. Inside, he addressed the annual Chamber of Commerce luncheon, where he praised the upstate-downstate partnership.
Many years to come in the...
And there was no argument from Taki or Nancy or Bill Bush or anybody else upstate that says you can't put money in for AIDS. That's not our thing upstate. There was money for AIDS in a year when we had a $1.8 billion deficit. I'll never forget it. They put money in that budget for the homeless people. You didn't have homeless people in Syracuse in 1983.
Then it was off to the fair, where the governor made small talk and shook hands with anyone who could get his attention, and more than 100 did. He also presented the first ever Governor's Agricultural Awards to 4 family farms, among them the Sweetlands of Onondaga. He noted his mother is still alive and still on a farm in Salerno, Italy.
My mother has never been to school. She's still alive. Never a day in Italy, never a day here. She's the smartest woman I know. And she says this about farming: the further you get from the land, the further you get from God.
Back in downtown Syracuse today, the politics of disobedience landed some people in jail. Paula Garrell says they're leaders in the local fight against abortion, and a judge said they've run out of chances to break the law.
Stood on the steps of a courthouse and physically tore up a border of this court. So sentence and judgment in this court, you'd be sentenced to 45 days.
And with that, the Reverend Lee Simmons was led off to jail, joined by 2 other pro-life activists who will be spending the next 30 days in the Jamesville Correctional Facility. Charges were dropped against 83 other Operation Rescuers when these 8 agreed to plead guilty. Of the remaining 5, 1 is already serving time in Florida on a similar offense. The 4 others said this is an inconvenient time for them to go to jail and asked to be sentenced next month, a move that rankled pro-choice supporters.
I think the fact that they were unprepared to be sentenced today is indicative of, I mean, they're always picketing, but yet they can't be ready to go to jail today and be the martyrs that they claim to be.
The trespass and contempt charges stem from demonstrations at the Syracuse Planned Parenthood office. And even though these 8 knew by pleading guilty they could go to jail, their lawyer says he was surprised at the severity of the sentences for what he calls preying on Planned Parenthood's lawn.
The pressing down of the lawn with their knees is the most severe conduct involved. And I think to put somebody in jail for 45 days or 30 days on a set of facts like that is absolutely ridiculous.
We're doing it for saving the babies the best we can, doing it as God's will.
Paula Gorell, Channel 3 News.
Defense lawyer Ray Daig told us late today that he's filed an appeal with a county court judge, and 3 people jailed today should be out before nightfall. Their appeal is due to be heard September 7th. And still ahead tonight, an all-day fire and the big day for college freshmen.
And the question of the day is part of the big push for trash recycling here at the fair.
Get a magical clearance deal on an '89 Plymouth Horizon America and get 2.9% financing or $1,500 cash back. Or buy a new Plymouth Sundance and get low 2.9% financing or $1,500 cash back on it, too.
Get a little magic. Get a little magic going for you.
Feel the magic at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer today.
You're about to see an historic event in any kitchen. A kid reaching for hearty whole grain bread. Wow! Let's see that again. He's after Freihoffer's new Hearthstone. Because like any kid, whoops, nice catch, Dad. He wants his sandwich bread to taste great. Here he comes again. In fact, new whole grain Hearthstone is so soft and so delicious, some people will eat it all by itself. Sorry, Pop. New Hearthstone breads, another delicious, nutritious breakthrough from Freihoffer's.
The O-Cedar Power Strip mop cuts through tough dirt. And in August, it's just $4.99 as the hardware value of the month at participating True Value hardware stores.
WSTM TV and 93Q bring you Jay Leno Friday, September 1st at the New York State Fair, and you can meet him.
And it's not for the squeamish.
Just drop a postcard to WSTM TV or sign up at the Channel 3 booth at Miller Court.
Well, gee, I just came in to have a bite to eat.
How about Italian? 2 winners and their guests will dine in elegance at Grimaldi's restaurant and arrive in class courtesy of Ross Limousine. Get ready, Syracuse, cause here's Jay September 1st at the New York State Fair.
Investigators up in Jefferson County are going through debris at a lumber yard tonight after a spectacular fire.
The storage building filled with lumber went up in flames at about 9:30 this morning at the O.D. Green Lumber Yard in Adams. No estimation yet on the dollar amount of the damage. Surrounding buildings were saved as 10 fire departments battled this quick-burning fire.
Back here in Syracuse, new negotiations are raising hopes of an end to the strike against the phone company. 9X and the unions representing its workers today agreed to resume talks next Wednesday. Meanwhile, lawyers for both sides continue to battle over a court order that restricts picketing. After a session in Portland today, The appellate division will review the order on Monday.
Thousands of college freshmen made it to Syracuse today to start their years of higher education at OCC, Lemoyne College, and Syracuse University, where 3,500 new students are about to begin classes.
But I'm really nervous. Your first time away from home? Yeah, basically, yeah.
I'm psyched, to tell you the truth. It's been a long wait, you know. Finally here at college.
Is this your first choice school?
Yeah, it is my first choice. It's the best school I got into, basically.
Is this your first choice school?
Yes. Yep.
Is this your first time, though, away from home?
For a long period of time, yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Good. I have a twin brother, so this is my first time away from him, too, so it's going to be interesting.
Classes begin for these students on Tuesday.
Those new college students bring a whole lot of junk from home, but here at our temporary home at the fairgrounds, there's a whole lot of junk to get rid of. Jim Kenyon shows us now how the trash we fairgoers throw away just may have a second life.
Who would think that an exhibit on trash would attract attention at the State Fair? But this exhibit has an important message about how you can do your part to preserve the environment. The Fair Recycling Project is sponsored by SU, Cornell, 23 county governments, environmental groups, and a number of industries. It shows people what types of plastic, glass, metal, and papers are recyclable, how they can be reused to make plastic benches, for instance, and how you can separate recyclable trash in your own home.
You know, it sounds at first a little bit imposing, but in fact, it's very easy.
Fairgoers throw out tons of trash each day, and this year the fair will practice what it preaches. Waste cardboard and polystyrene food containers are being recycled.
It's a good idea. I think that it's definitely a step in the right direction.
I think it's a good idea.
Why?
You can recycle your product.
Do you think that we throw out too much garbage?
Yes.
They're also taking a public opinion poll on solid waste issues. What you do is you go through here and you get all the background information you need, and then you're asked a question of the day. Today it's, do you think recycling can eliminate the need for other types of waste disposal methods? Then you pick up a poker chip and you put it in a slot for either yes or no. James Richter comes from a Long Island community that has been recycling for years.
Right now it's just paper, glass, and tin. Maybe eventually they'll get the plastics.
Much of an inconvenience for you?
No, not really.
A trash exhibit at the fair. You may want to visit it because before long, recycling will be a part of your daily lifestyle. Jim Kenyon, Channel 3 News.
And here's how the tally goes so far on today's question. Can recycling eliminate the need for other types of waste disposal, such as burning or landfilling? Well, 63% of fairgoers say yes, it can. 37% say no. Actually, the experts tell us only about 25% of what we throw away can, in fact, be recycled. Tomorrow, a question about overpackaging. Does it present an oversupply of trash?
And up next, a neat package of weather information from Wayne as we come back live to the New York State Fair.
Nissan dealers across the country are ready to run a marathon. The Nissan Marathon, ready to pass along up to $1,500 in dealer cash incentives on Sentra. And up to $2,000 on every Nissan hard-body truck. They're going all out on Maxima, the most trouble-free car sold in the U.S., and giving up to $2,000 cash back on Stanza. But hurry, because as fast as we're running, the great deals could pass you by. The Nissan Marathon, the best event we've ever run.
Come on in, bring your appetite. Ponderosa, you can help yourself and the feeling's right. Ponderosa.
Introducing our $4.99 chop steak dinner with Sunday bar. You get a juicy chop steak, a baked potato, the delicious all-you-can-eat grand buffet, and the all-you-can-eat Sunday bar, too.
It's a lot of great food for a low, low price. At your favorite steakhouse at Ponderosa.
Oh, hi. My name is Bud. We're Taste Buds. Now, all buds are different. There are sweet buds that like fresh, fruity things. Fresh and fruity, fresh and fruity. And sourpusses. We're into things like yogurt. Make some pucker. Thankfully, now there's Kissel. Here it comes. They're gonna love it, because Kissel has the same nutritious ingredients as yogurt, but none of the cultures that make yogurt taste sour. Kissel gives you more fruit flavor without the pucker. Right. Does it come in pickle? Does it come in pickle? Listen to your taste buds. Don't pucker, just Kissel.
Hunting, fishing, wading, even working. Some guys will do anything to avoid shopping for a new truck. But now you don't have to run all over the country looking for your best deal because your Heart of New York Chevy dealers got it all at the price you want to pay. Check out Chevy's S10 pickup, the comfortable compact that means fun and affordability. Or test drive Chevy's full-size pickups. The work-tough truck of tomorrow is available today with automatic transmission at no extra charge. When it comes to trucks, Chevy's got it all. Find yours today at your Heart of New York Chevy dealer.
It wouldn't be summer without the New York State Fair, and WSTM TV wants to see you there. Stop into Miller Court and say hello to people you know from Channel 3 at our promotion tent. Then visit our Peacock shop in the Center of Progress building and choose from a large selection of official NBC merchandise. Don't forget, you can watch Channel 3 News live from Miller Court at noon and 6 p.m. The New York State Fair, Channel 3 and you. It wouldn't be summer without it. For a complete schedule of Channel 3 events at the State Fair, call 474-5...
No place like America. Anywhere, every face tells a different story. But there's a taste we all share. America's meat and potatoes, quarter pounder or McDLT, golden fries made America's way. That's meat and potatoes, McDonald's USA. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a break, give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Give me a break, give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
If you're looking for a breakfast cereal with oat bran, you should know that Kellogg's Common Sense Oat Bran has over 60% more oat bran per serving than Cheerios. That's why Kellogg's Common Sense Oat Bran makes more sense.